was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house. Stand up for mine. You better believe it, cause today won't be your day. I can guarantee it, you should turn and walk away and get to leaving, or I'll let this 12 gauge do all my speaking. Don't push me on the edge, boy. Cause I'm aiming for your head, boy. And all I see is red, boy. I told you not to cross that line. I'm giving you a chance, boy. You see the devil in a glance, boy. So I can knock you out your pants, boy. I told you not to fuck with mine. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Y'all was coming in, and now you're backing out. It's hard to talk big with a shotgun in your mouth. I'm glad you brought your friends. They can watch it go down. I got mine too. So welcome to my house. Cause these are my people, and this is my land. And this is what we pray for, and this is God's plan. And if you ain't from here, then you won't understand. This is my country, and this is who I am. So welcome to my house. So welcome to my house.
I got a baby girl inside this house, and right now she's sound asleep. So it's probably best for the both of us if you just turn around and leave. Cause if you come in this fucking house, then you too gonna go to sleep. I promise you, boy, don't play with me. I pray to God my soul to keep, especially this day and age.
good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to UltimateDirtTV for race number 2 on the night here for the JSI Racing League. It is time for round 1 of the UMP Rumble. Tonight we are here at the sprint capital of the world, the Knoxville Raceway. Will play host to the first of 6 rounds, I believe it is, for the UMP Modifieds as we get set. Qualifying just about to wrap up for this evening. 35 drivers signed into the pit area for tonight, and take a look here at your official qualifying results. But the man that goes quick time will be Todd Atkins with a 19.437, over a tenth quicker than the rest of the field in qualifying. And we're not doing that one, so we can change that to that. Go. Hello, welcome back. Todd Atkins, Max Bevan, Boyd Bowden, Jacob Croker, and Kane Deli, your top 5. Braith Carlin, Jason Crawford, Brock Atkins, Matthew Hurd, and Luke Johnson. Ladies and gentlemen, your top 10. We will see 4 heat races on the program for tonight's UMP Modifieds. Hello, Alex. Heat number 1, Todd Atkins will start from pole position to the outside of the front row, the 95 of Kane Della, position number 2. Position number 3 will be Matty Hurd. Out of position number 4 will be Tyler McQuilkin. Aston Rodriguez will line up from position number 5. Daniel Cassidy will start position number 6. Justin Wright will start position number 7. Shannon Blackburn lines up at a position number 8. And Kurt Tyler lines up from position number 9. So a couple of drivers getting in a nice little limiter check. We are set for heat race number 1. Todd Atkins and Kane Della will lead us off down into turn number 1 and 2. Matty Hurd runs the 71 machine right on the bottom. So then you go back to the 36 machine of Tyler McQuilkin. He'll slot into position. Oh, excuse me, position number 2. But here comes Hurd, drifts up the racetrack. They go side by side through turns number 3 and 4. Top 4 going straight through to the main event. Everybody else going to one of 2 B mains, where we will take the top 4 from those B mains as Kane Della now moves to position 3. Now coming after Matthew Hurd in the 71 for position number 4. Look out, Rodriguez into the back and all over the joint in the number 9 machine. 3 wide for the minor placings. Hurd, McQuilkin, and Della. Everybody trying to fight right to the bottom of the racetrack. Della gets shuffled back. McQuilkin and Hurd give the advantage to Matthew Hurd in that 71 machine. Here comes McQuilkin down to the inside into 3 and 4. Meanwhile, Todd Atkins driving away from the competition here in heat number 1. Cassidy in that 24 machine. They're going to be very aggressive here this evening. Up on the inside of Justin Wright. The fake J-Dub, as we've been told. We all know it. Kurt Tyler, Shannon Blackburn, Aston Rodriguez, 7, 8, 9. Cassidy gets by Justin Wright. Justin Wright, cloud of the concrete, or not the concrete, but the front stretch wall. Let me tell you, had he been listening to the Power Plat's presentation, he would know that the wall does not move. Cassidy drives in a little too deep, gets into the left rear quarter panel there on Della in that 95 machines. And here comes Cassidy to the inside on Della. This is your battle for the transfer position right now. We are halfway home. 5 down and 5 to run here in the opening heat race of the night. Again, 4 heat races on the program. Cassidy slides up. Della back to the inside. Della shows him some right side romance. And now there goes Justin Wright. Move himself into position number 5. And now coming after Della. Meanwhile, there's contact between McQuilkin and Hurd. McQuilkin Moves Herd out of the way. McQuilkin up to position number 2. There might be some receipts coming back for that one. We'll see what Matthew Herd does in that 71 machine and whether he goes to make that pass cleanly. Atkins is driven away from the field by over 2 seconds now. Matty Herd. There's McQuilkin, Matty Herd and Kane Dell are still your top 4. As these drivers have just spread themselves out here as we complete lap number 8. As there goes Atkins, he's gone to the top of the racetrack. He will come to the white flag this time by out of turn number 4. He's got that much of a gap. Well, he's figured he may as well go to the top side and try something into the wall in 1 and 2. McQuilkin goes on by. So McQuilkin, your new race leader. Good finish coming up here in heat race number 1. Big slide job by Atkins. And Atkins will win heat number 1. Second will go to Matty Herd. And crashing at the start-finish line. Boy, look out. So heat 1 is complete here at the Knoxville Raceway. Wait for the official results to come up on the screen, and they are doing that right now. Winner in heat number 1 is Todd Atkins. Matthew Herd in 2nd. Tyler McQuilkin 3rd. Kane Della gets the 4th and final transfer spot. 5th will go to Shannon Blackman. He'll start on pole of B main number 1. Daniel Cassidy, Aston Rodriguez, Kurt Tyler and Justin Wright all going to a B main as well. Heat number 2. Max Bevan, the JSI Racing number 68, will start from position number 1. Wraith Carlin lines up the 11 out of position number 2. Luke Johnson in that LJR JSI Racing 76 machine from position number 3. Josh Walton will drive the Momentum Sim Sports number 81 for Speed Shop 51 from position number 4. Position 5 with the 42 of Russell Bonzi. Now Berkey, Jason Burke, the 74 for JSI Racing, starts position number 6. Kyron Redpath will start position number 7. Benjamin Harris out of position number 8. And Drew Fenton lines up out of position number 9. So the official lubricant, I can't say it, not on a live broadcast, but the official Penrite, the official lubricant, 68 machine for JSI Racing of Max Bevan. From position number 1. Alright, get your head in the game. Pace truckers in. Wait for the green flag off turn number 4. It's a very, very slow pace. They will pick up the throttle. We are green flag and we are underway here in the second heat race of the night for the UMP Rumble here at Knoxville. And Bevan getting some Bristol tightness about him. Walton moves up to position number 2. Well, Valvoline up against the Penrite entry. Johnson v. Bevan. Max Bevan proving that right now he is a hot lapper. He was a one-lap wonder, one-lap pony. Walton trying to move down Braith Carlin in the 09 machine. Johnson all over the back of Walton, down the back straight away. Bevan, Bonzi come together. The 28 machine of Kyron Redpath sneaks up on the inside. Now look at the 15 machine and Benjamin Harris. 2 by 3 by 1 and Bevan. Well, talking about going from hero to 0. He's at the back of the field right now. Going to go 3 wide with Bonzi and Berkey. Thinks better of it. Top 3, Carlin, Walton and Johnson. Driving away from the competition. Kyron Redpath in the 28 machine in 4th position. Then you go back to Benjamin Harris in the 15 in 5th. Bonzi in the 42 in position number 6. Now trying to get into 5 and will do so. Here comes Bevan. Bevan finally starting to come to grips with the racetrack, and Not realising that there is some other cars on the racetrack. Next time by, we'll be halfway home. 5 down, 5 to run. 10 lap heat races here at the Knoxville Raceway. It's Braith Carlin leading from Joshua Walton. Walton fresh off a third place finish in the 360 SmackDown Sprint Car Series at USA. Royer finished second. Richie McLeod got the job done. Max Bevan, Benjamin Harris, they come together on the front straightaway. Bevan got back to the pits. He's going to have a tough B main ahead of him. Walton into the back of Carlin. He backs out of the throttle and gives the line back to the 09 of Braith Carlin. Didn't want to pass him after making the initial contact, so well done, Walton. And that's SpeedShop51.com Momentum Sim Sports entry. Tell you what, that CT Designs entry needs a little bit of work done on it. Just a nice default one. 3 to run, sorry. Jumping the gun a little bit. We are set for a grandstand finish here in heat race number 2. With just 2 circuits remaining around the Knoxville Raceway. Johnson runs back there in third. Walton down to the inside. Whoa, look out. That was tight. Carlin into 3. Out of 4. Mid-track right now goes the 09 machine. Luke Johnson, very impressive in that Valvoline number 1 machine. As the white flag is out. 1 to run for your race leader, and Carlin will find himself under all sorts of heavy pressure again down the back straightaway. Final time in heat race number 2. Carlin, Walton, out of turn number 4. Walton to the outside, Carlin on the inside. Good drag race to the start-finish line. Well done to Walton and Carlin. We put on a great showing and a great finish in heat race number 2. We have to wait for Benjamin Harris to come across the start-finish line, and we will officially take a look at heat race number 2 results. Joshua Walton gets it by 0.027 of a second. Braith Carlin home in second. Luke Johnson third. Fourth will go to Kyron Redpath. Those 4 drivers punching their ticket to tonight's 35 lap main event. Bonzi, Burke, Fenton, Harris and Bevan. They'll go to a B main where they'll have one more opportunity to make the show. And we'll see those drivers in B main number 1. Heat number 3. Boyd Bowden will line up the 14 machine from position number 1. Jason Crawford lines up from position number 2. Mark Scott lines up from position number 3. Daryl Kirk starts from position number 4. The fastest camel, Caleb Mills, starts from position number 5. Jason Carbon lines up out of position number 6. Riley Stewart from position 7. Rory Beaumont out of position number 8. And Momentum Sim Sports Ross Kaiser will start from position number 9. So heat race number 3. Again, the top 4 moving directly into tonight's main event. Everybody else from 5th on back, 5th through to 9th, will find themselves going to B main number 2. How about that, J-Dub? The real J-Dub. Showing them how it's done. Good job. Set for a start. Heat number 3, the back half of the heat races here at the Knoxville Raceway. Bowden trying to thinking that he's got control of the field, when in fact you can't start the race until the iRacing green flag comes out, and as it does so, Jason Crawford will lead through turn number 1 and 2 past the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame and Museum. Kirk on the outside and in the 10 runs in 3rd. Scott in that 04 machine working the bottom side. The 96M, the McKinney painted up machine. driven by Boyd Bowden, who've been scored as the 14 on the timing and scoring on the left-hand side. 1, 2, 3, and 4. But can't do Ross Kaiser quickly, and that has to be Ross. Why? Why in the world have you got a paint job like that? Must have had the old paint shop paintbrush out, trying to paint that one up. Just slap some panels together off a different race car. Crawford leading out of turn number 2. Working on completing lap number 4 of 10. Getting no cautions in the heat race. A maximum of 4 cautions throughout the course of a 35 lap main event. And again, these races all fixed setup, so everybody on the same set. Cross flag stick's going to come out this time by 5 down and 5 to run. For your race leader, Jason Crawford. Here comes Boyd Bowden. Getting a run on Crawford. Down to the inside goes Bowden. And it's going to be Crawford's got the advantage to the middle of the racetrack. Mark Scott trying to come after Boyd Bowden in the 96 machine. Then Ross Kaiser. From 9th, he's up to 4. So he's passed some cars. He's passed 5 cars so far on his way to position number 4, but still got a bit of racing to go. And well, trying the slide line down into 1 and 2, probably not the ideal line. You want to be right through the middle of the racetrack at the moment, right where Jason Crawford goes right now in the number 5 machine. So again, this track will slicken off and widen up throughout the rest of the evening. Again, still a couple of B mains on the program after 4 heats. We're in heat number 3 at the moment, so still 1 more heat after this one. And we've still got 2 to run. Goes Bowden down to the low side into 3 and 4. Trying to roll the bottom side, trying to get by Crawford in the 5 machine. And that JSI number 5. Slide job by Kaiser on Scott, 2 by 2. They single file it out down the back straight away. Kaiser is really starting to motor along now from 9th to position 3 and up 6 positions. But the white flag is out, 1 to run for Jason Crawford. Trying to hold on to a victory here in heat race number 3. Here comes Bowden. Trying to unsettle him. Bowden thinking about going to the inside, but he's got Kaiser on the inside. And well, if you can't beat him, wreck him. And Ross Kaiser are going to go to a victory here in heat number 3. And no doubt there will certainly be some stern words after that one. But we'll let race control deal with that one. We'll show heat number 3 official results on your screen. Ross Kaiser gets the win ahead of Jason Crawford in 2nd. Mark Scott 3rd. Boyd Bowden 4th. Riley Stewart 5th. Caleb Mills 6th. 7th, Rory Beaumont, Jason Carbon 8th, and Daryl Kirk in position number 9. Heat number 4, let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. I know we've got 8 cars, I believe, on the racetrack, or about to hit the racetrack. Jacob Kroger will start the 15th from position number 1. Position number 2 will be Brock Atkins. Position number 3 in the Outlaw iRacing. Number 18, it's Clayton Wise. He's outside. Bo Oldfield, position number 4. The HBH Racing team of Blake Hancock starts position number 5. Craig Plater in the JSI Racing number 8/15, whatever number he wants to run. He'll start 6. Leo Heaton will start position number 7. Riley Simpson out of position number 8. And Matt Bailey did not make the call. We knew he had some virtual mechanical issues in that number 2 machine. Apparently he dropped quite a number of packets and couldn't quite find his plackets to keep them down. So he's out of the event. Brandon, it is currently 9:34 in the evening, buddy. You can add anywhere between 14 and 15 hours, depending on whether if you're Eastern or Central. If you are Eastern, add 14 hours. If you are Central, add 15 hours. So keep an eye on the 15, the power plant's presentation entry. Hope you're doing well, Brandon. As a green flag is out for Brock Atkins and Jacob Croker. Heat race number 4, your fourth and final heat race of the night. Atkins will lead Oldfield. And you go back to a big pile up on the back straight away. And look out, we've got Clayton Wise getting the worst of that one. Platty as well. Got the big chunk of that one. 26 of Heaton runs back there in third position. Jacob Croker in fourth. Atkins, your race leader. How about Leo Heaton from position number 7? He's up to third, and Croker, well, trying to do his best Max Bevan impersonation, go from the pole, going to the rear of the field. And right now, he sits in 5th position as Blake Hancock in that HBH Racing number 7 machine slid him into turns 1 and 2. Platsy's still got a chance at a transfer spot right now. Atkins leads by about 7, 8, close to 9/10 of a second lead now. Here comes Hancock to the inside on Croker. Croker back to the outside. In that black and green number 15. It's a pair of 15 sandwiching that number 7 machine of Blake Hancock. But at the moment, your top 4, Brock Atkins, Bo Oldfield, Leo Heaton and Jacob Croker. Here comes Hancock down to the inside once again. Looks for the slide job into turn number 3 and 4. Completes the move. Croker back to the inside. And Platsy just watching this one unfold. Waiting for a mistake as we cross a half race distance. Croker slides up. There's an opportunity for Platsy to go on the inside. And Plater looking to get by Jacob Croker. So it's now the battle of the 15s. Croker in that black and green 15 entry. Plater and that red, white, blue, yellow 15. Now going to get passed here by Hancock on the outside. So battle for 4, 5 and 6 still shaping up to be an absolute Jim Dandy of a finish here in heat number 4. Your fourth and final heat race of the night. We are 7 laps in the books and 3 to go. Played a slide job there on Hancock. Hancock back to the inside. Gets by 1. Now looking to get back by Croker once again. Our track is really starting to widen up at both ends of the racetrack. Yeah, 1 and 2 is looking a little bit more slicker, especially on the exit of turn 2 compared to turn 4. Right where you see Leo Heaton there go. You see there's still a fair bit of moisture down there. White flag is out, 1 to run for your race leader. Atkins already into 3. Out of turn number 4. Checkered flag being waved for Brock Atkins. He will win heat number 4. Second will go to Bo Oldfield. Third at the line is going to be Leo Heaton. Fourth will be Jacob Croker. Craig Plater home in 5th. 6th is going to be Clayton Wise. Blake Hancock in 7th. Riley Simpson unofficially in 8th. And that will wrap up heat racing action here at the Knoxville Raceway. The JSI Racing UMP Rumble here at Knoxville, baby. Let's take a look at heat race number 4 results for you as they're about to show up here on your screen. Brock Atkins gets the win ahead of Bo Oldfield, Leo Heaton and Jacob Croker. 1, 2, 3 and 4 automatically going to the show. It says C main top left. It's B main number 1. Take a look here at your UltimateDirtTV starting grid. It's going to be 13 laps, and like I said prior to coming into this one, top 4 will go on to the main event. Shannon Blackburn, the Blackburn Motorsports number 20 machine, will start from position number 1, and Riley Stewart will start from position number 2. Daniel Cassidy for JSI Racing, he pilots the 24, looking to be aggressive from position number 3. Caleb Mills, the fastest camel, will start from position number 4. Aston Rodriguez lines up out of position number 5. Rory Beaumont will start position number 6. Kurt Tyler lines up from position number 7. Jason Carvin lines up out of position number 8. Justin Wright out of position number 9. And Darryl Kirk pilots the 10 machine from position number 10. Hi Ross. Hello. What is going on with that paint, Ross? Where did you learn how to paint? Look, I like the heat races, but not as much as I like that paint job. Not. B main number 1, 13 laps of distance. Top 4. We'll go on to the 35 lap main event. Blackburn got a little tight, 3 wide, 4 wide now down the back straightaway. Now they go to 2, 3 wide. Blackburn, well, not a happy way to start off. B main number 1. Yes, it is, Brandon. Listen, don't blame Tilly, alright? Stewart leads from Cassidy. Rodriguez running in third. That's 1, 2, and 3. Kurt Tyler back there in position number 4, right on the bubble. He wants to make it into tonight's 35 lap main event. Stewart leads the 36 machine from Daniel Cassidy in the JSI Racing. He's got the aggressive 24 paint scheme on that one. Rodriguez runs in third. Fourth is Kurt Tyler. Justin Wright rounds out the top 5. Then you go back to Caleb Mills, Shannon Blackburn, Darryl Kirk, Rory Beaumont, and Jason Garvin has already called it quits, and he has had too much damage in that UMP modified to continue on. So he'll take no further part in round number 1 of the UMP Rumble. Stewart continues to lead at the end of the completion of lap number 4. Cassidy closing in right now on the challenge for the race lead. Cassidy inside. Slide job into turn number 1 and 2. Cassidy, new race leader. Stewart, Rodriguez, now they go side by side. Now, Brennan, you do not want to see how that looks. It looks like someone should have spewed on it. They were just all over the shop. I think it's about time that CT Designs fella pulls his finger out and does some UMP modified wraps for the Momentum Sim Sports team. What do you reckon, Ross? Oh yeah. Slide job by Rodriguez there for second there on Riley Stewart, but Stewart turns it back underneath him, reclaims position number 2 down the back straighter. Here comes Rodriguez once again, that left front catching the inside berm, and that allows Riley Stewart to move back to position 2, but now gives an opportunity here for Kurt Tyler to make something happen. I will not go on board with you, Ross. Don't tell me what to do. You are not my dad. 3 to run this time by for Daniel Cassidy in the number 24 machine. Out in front, doesn't need to be aggressive. Just hitting his marks on above the slick. So not so much on the top of the racetrack right now. But Rodriguez and Stewart putting on a nice little show here at Knoxville in B main number 1. Wright, Mills, Blackburn, Beaumont and Kirk still the drivers. going to miss out at this stage from 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Along with 10th, who is already out of the event. 2 to go. Cassidy, white flag, 1 to run. Take a look high above the racetrack here at the Knoxville Raceway. Battle for 2, 3 and 4. Through 1 and 2 we go. Stewart and Tyler. Battle side by side as we take a look at the front straightaway here out of turn number 4. Daniel Cassidy will win B main number 1. Second will go to Aston Rodriguez. Third at the line. It's going to be Riley Stewart. Fourth will be Kurt Tyler. And everybody else will go home. Well, they're already home, but they're going to take no further part in this one. So Cassidy wins from Rodriguez in second, Stewart third, and Kurt Tyler in that fourth and final transfer position. B main number 2, Russell Bonzi will line up from position number 1. Position number 2 will be Craig Plater in the JSI Racing number 15. From position number 3 it'll be Berkey of Jason Burke in the 74. Clayton Wise, Outlaw E-Racing in number 18 will start position number 4. Position 5 will be Drew Fenton. Position 6, car 7 of Blake Hancock. Position number 7, Benjamin Harris. Position number 8 is Riley Simpson. And Max Bevan lines up from position number 9. In fact, take Riley Simpson out of the equation, along with take Matt Bailey out of the equation. So 8 cars getting set to do battle for the top 4 positions once again. I wonder if iRacing is going to update the track state dynamics. No more motocross jumps down the straights. Cushions actually form in the middle and move up. Unforgiving walls. Well, the walls are unforgiving already. Yeah, well, it's probably a discussion. Probably at a later time. B main number 2, the final 4 cars from this going into the A main, our 35 lap main event to come. After this, green flag is out. Bonzi takes the race lead momentarily. Plater looking to the inside. Plater and Bonzi going to shut the door. In fact, as there goes Clayton Wise in the 18. Now gets into the back of Plater. Hancock gets into the back of him, and they go 4 wide. Max Bevan in that pen right. The official lubricant of JSI Racing. Here comes Berkey on the inside of Bevan. Hancock into the wall. Look out, there is some drama down the back straight away. I would have thought Daniel Cassidy was out there in that aggressive number 24 machine. But right now, Russell Bonzi, your race leader from Craig Plater. That 7 got carried quite a fair way. What's wrong with being in a wheelchair, Brandon? I'm sitting in one right now. Bonzi leads from Platzi in second, and you go back to Fenton in third, and a bit of ways back to Benjamin Harris in the 4th and final transfer spot. Jason Burke on the outside looking in, along with Clayton Wise, Blake Hancock, and Max Bevan. Simpson and Bailey again did not make the call. Yeah, trust me. I wouldn't want to be in one either. I got no choice. Here comes Platzi. Rolling the top in 3 and 4. Get up a little higher. In 1 and 2, Platzi. Right in the marbles. Clayton Wise, Max Bevan. Training positions, training places for positions 6 and 7. Slide jump for the race, lead by Platzi. Bonzi, seen that one coming. We'll get to that one in a second. Quick answer? Quick answer? Back surgery about 5.5 years ago. Can't use the feet. Can't use pedals on iRacing either. Feet work, just not very good. So we've completed 7 of 13 laps here at Knoxville. Now going to make it 8. 5 laps left to go. In B main number 2. Plater again. Closing in on Bonzi, but Bonzi doing enough just to hold on for the race lead. Again, this will line up positions 18, 20, 22 and 24. So right now there is a row per position. So whether you start row 9, 10, 11 or 12, here comes Plater to the inside on Bonzi again. Another slider in 1 and 2, but Bonzi turns it back underneath him. Here comes Russell Bonzi now. It's a drag race down the back straightaway. Bonzi goes up and Plater goes around. Says, thank you very much. I'm going to go to the race lead. And now Plater going to go to the marbles. You're about 6 laps too late, but you finally got there. And now Plater looks to drive away from the 42 machine of Russell Bonzi. Just a lap and a half to run for Platzi in the 15 machine. Bonzi in second, Drew Fenton third. And now Jason Burke is in position number 4. So he's got the 24 starting position on lockdown. White flag is out, 1 to run. Done a good job so far in B main number 2. He's got some laps under his belt. He's going to the 35 lap showdown. Craig Plater wins. Russell Bonzi second. Drew Fenton third across the line. Fourth coming across now is going to be the 74 of Jason Burke. And we go back to Blake Hancock in 5th. Benjamin Harris in 6th. And that will wrap up your preliminary racing action here at the Knoxville Raceway. Craig Plater, Russell Bonzi, Drew Fenton and Jason Burke getting the 4 transfer positions up for grabs. Let's take a look at your UltimateDirtTV starter grid. We'll go from back to front. Jason Burke will start 24th and Kurt Tyler will start position number 23. Position number 22, it'll be Drew Fenton and Riley Stewart out of position number 21. Position number 20 is Russell Bonzi. Position number 19, Aston Rodriguez. Position number 18, it's Craig Plater and Daniel Cassidy will start position number 17. Position number 16, Jacob Croker. Position number 15, Boyd Bowden. Kyron Redpath starts position number 14. Kane Della lines up position number 13. Leo Heaton will start position number 12. And Mark Scott out of position number 11. Luke Johnson starts position number 10. Tyler McCook in position number 9. Bo Oldfield out of position number 8. Jason Crawford position number 7. Braith Carlin, position number 6. Matthew Hurd, position number 5. Brock Atkins, position number 4. Ross Kaiser, position number 3. Joshua Walton, position number 2. And Todd Atkins from position number 1. Hey Brandon, you still want to have a look at that paint job of Ross Kaiser's? There it is. Hiena. "35 laps on the board. Hello, Kathy. Hello. Who will take out round number 1 of the UMP Rumble? Yeah, I think Ross was trying to be both. He might have had too much to drink on the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, by the way. Green flag is out. Walton and Todd Atkins. Walton leads by half a car length down into turn number 3 and 4. Then keep an eye on Brock Atkins in the 0. Going to battle it out with the 71 of Matthew Hurd. But leading lap number 1 will be the 81 of Joshua Walton. Todd Atkins all over the back of him through 1 and 2. And, well, straight into him. Kaiser now to the outside on Todd Atkins. Slide job. Brock Atkins, slide job as well. Some right side Romans. And, well, Mark Scott in the 04 machine battles it out with the 24 of Daniel Cassidy. Down the back straightaway. Cassidy on the inside of Della once again. But here comes the 1 of Luke Johnson. Johnson looking for a solid result. Cassidy already up 11 positions. Now make it 12 if he sits in position 5. 11 if he sits in position number 6. So big moves already going on. 28 into the wall. That is Kyron Redpath, and we are going to stay green for the moment. Oh yeah, no worries, Platzi. Just casually from 18th up to position 8 as the yellow flag comes out. We are 4.5 laps into the books. Let's take a look at what happened here. Jacob Croker, Kyron Redpath. In fact, that was 2 different wrecks there, and now the 2 come together. So Croker got fed by the 96 of Bowden. He was coming up the racetrack, and at 15 ended up catching the 28 of Kyron Redpath there on the exit of turn 4. Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, no worries, live timing. I wanted to show everybody a I wanted to show everybody a yellow screen. There we go. We're back. Set for the restart here in tonight's main event. It's going to be Josh Walton and Brock Atkins once again on the front row. Atkins has got a run. Walton slides up. Here comes Crawford on the inside, 3 wide, but Atkins, that's Todd Atkins to the race lead once again, but here comes the 81. Walton, but a big move there by Todd Atkins, gets into the wall. Josh Walton leads. Now here comes Jason Crawford. How about Kane Diller and Daniel Cassidy? They couldn't stay off of each other in the heat race, and now they're going to go 3 wide and 4 wide for a moment. Oh boy, it is on at the moment here in the early parts of tonight's 35-lap main event. Diller, Cassidy once again make contact. Cassidy drifts up the racetrack. Atkins goes around the outside. Platzi through the middle now. Here comes Platzi. Oh my god, the rear wheel driving school of UMP modifieds. He's been watching my streams too much. He knows how to get it done. Atkins puts the move there on Jason Crawford. Meanwhile, Walton, your race leader. Here comes Crawford back to the inside on Atkins. Atkins goes to the cushion. Crawford goes for a big slide job into 1 and 2. Slide job is complete and yellow is out. It's going to be the 74 of Jason Burke. Oh, Berkey. And Croak comes up into the left rear. Solid. It's working properly now. So our second caution of the night. Yeah, the walls are very unforgiving. Look, there's been a survey going around. In fact, it's a Power Platts presentation. The walls here on iRacing and in real life, they don't move. The tyres, we were told as well, the light poles at Limaland, they don't move. Many people have tried. Everybody has failed. So once we go back to green flag, the field will double up into rows of 2x2. We'll complete lap 15 of 35, meaning 20 to go. And with that also being said, there is a maximum of 4 yellows. Really, Brennan? Well, there you go. Look, it's not going to make the Power Platts presentation just for the simple fact that the Triple P focuses on walls that don't move on iRacing or the tyres. But let me put it to the committee of the PPP and see what they come up with. You never know. We might even just be able to sneak that one in there. There's a GoFundMe getting set up as well to get more information around other various iRacing tracks. No, there's not. Oh, I'm kidding. Green flag is back out. We're back underway. PPP Power Platts presentation. I'll explain it to you later. Plattsy into the wall in that car 15 machine. Going to lose a couple of positions. Daniel Cassidy making his way up inside the top 5 again, trying to sneak into opponent. Going to battle it out with Jason Crawford in the 5 machine. Crawford drifts up the racetrack. Cassidy rolls the bottom side. Here comes Plater in that 15 machine. He's got a top 5 at the moment. Can he get a little further up? Well, he gets into the wall. He'll know what's coming. Platsy, wall don't move. Look out. Cassidy came down the racetrack. We'll have a look because he came down Oldfield, nowhere to go. Oldfield crashes, as does Cassidy. And we're not going to have a look just yet because apparently we're going to stay green. Well, alright, no, there's the yellow. And it could be this, maybe this. Nope. It happened before that, so let me go back to Daniel Cassidy in that aggressive number 24 machine. He came up. Atkins may have moved down a little bit, but I mean Atkins was entitled to do what he did. Atkins does get involved in that one. Plater involved in that one. Brock Atkins involved in that one as well. A tough break for a number of drivers involved in that little debacle there on the exit of turn number 4. So at this stage, as they roll out of turn 4, lap number 20 is complete. So 15 to go, and yes, yellow laps counting. So lap 21 is going to be complete when we go back to green. And just a mere 14 laps left in this one. How about Ross Kaiser? Back up on the outside of row number 3. Jacob Croker just on the outside of a top 10 position. Back underway here at Knoxville. Walton trying to back up a podium from the 360 Sprint Cars at USA about an hour ago. Trying to find a win here in the UMP Rumble as the fourth yellow is out. Let's take a look at why we are yellow. Oh, Jason Burke just gets turned by the 9 of Aston Rodriguez. Just as simple as that. So the 74 and the 9 just to the right of your screen a little bit. There he goes, gets him once. And that will do. So seeing as that is our fourth yellow. And I don't believe that there is going to be any more yellows after this one. Caleb, thank you very much for following UltimateDirtTV. Shannon, thank you very much for sharing the broadcast out. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support here on UltimateDirtTV. Again, we're live across Facebook and YouTube. So 10 laps left to run in tonight's main event. So effectively, just a heat race distance away from finding out who is taking out round number 1 of the UMP Rumble. Tom Atkins all over the back of Joshua Walton through turns 1 and 2, and Atkins trying to sneak a nose on the inside, but Walton going to shut the door down into 3. Slide job line coming out from Walton. Atkins, he's going to stay glued to the bottom side of the racetrack. Not going to have enough, but now the slider line coming out from both Walton and Atkins. Ross Kaiser stuck in a great battle with Jason Crawford and Boyd Bowden. Crawford, boy, wouldn't he love to kick off the UMP Rumble with a podium place finish here tonight at Knoxville. Geez, Todd Atkins' here car was bouncing all the way through the middle of 3 and 4. He went to the cushion in turn number 1 and 2. Crawford again now closing in here on Ross Kaiser again for the final spot on the podium. Here comes Crawford, a big run down into 3. Look at the car, look at the rear end, just bouncing, hip hop, just a hip hop, skip and a jump away. Kaiser slide jump on Crawford. Kaiser into the wall. They made contact. Kaiser stuck in the catch fence. Just caught the edge of the cushion as well. Boyd Bowden closing in on Crawford for positions 3. Bowden staying, well, not so much staying in the moisture upstairs. He went right through the slick, and Bowden caught Crawford once, but he backed out of it this time. Atkins into the wall in turns 3 and 4. 5 to go for your race leader, Josh Walton. If you want to get a look from the inside the cockpit of that race car in the 81, check out Momentum Sim Sports on Twitch. I know he's live right now. So trying to get the win in the UMP Modified. 4 circuits to go. 0.8 of a second. 7, 6, and now down to half a second. Down to 0.4 of a second. Atkins is closing thick and fast. He's now onto the back of Walton. Loses a little bit of time there on the exit. 3 to go. Walton goes the slider line. Atkins rails the cushion. Here he comes. Walton doing whatever is necessary. Just runs the slider line again in 3 and 4. But here comes Atkins with a run once again. 0.3 of a second. One mistake from Walton and he opens up the door for Atkins to close in and pounce on a win. It was down to 0.2 as Walton runs a slide and opens up to 3 and 4. 0.5 of a second. White flag is out. 1 to run for Josh Walton. Round number 1 of the JSI Racing UMP Rumble here at Knoxville. Walton, Atkins, nose to tail down the back straightaway. Slower lap car trying to hold up the 81 machine. And Walton, just plain and simple, got dumped. And I'm not surprised by the little crew that hangs around. And this is why there are no Dirt League racing left in Australia. So Walton, Crawford and Bowden may be your top 3. We'll have to wait from race control for that one. Absolutely, Cody. But again, this is why these little kids, these spoilt little kids, they can't handle being beat. So, I don't want B main results. We've already run the B main. Why did I take that one away? No, Brandon. No. So, unofficially, we'll go through your 24 drivers that finished in this one. Atkins, Walton, Crawford, Bowden and Stewart. Johnson, Burke, Kaiser, Croker and Heaton. Della, Plater, Tyler, Oldfield, Hurd, Redpath, Atkins, Rodriguez, Cassidy, Scott, Fenton, McQuilkin, Bonzi and Carlin. So we are going to bring in third place finisher unofficially at this stage is Jason Crawford. And Crawford, buddy, have we got a verdict on that last lap there?
I didn't see anything, mate. I'm too busy racing. I'll have to catch in with Berkey there, maybe. Or so we'll check it out. But yeah.
No, I just didn't know whether to go with the interviews with Bowden, who was unofficially in 4th. I just didn't know what was going on with that one. But hey, more on your race, man. You had a hell of a run here tonight. You got to be happy with the podium,
mate. I'm ecstatic. It's good to be up here chatting with you blokes. That track was pretty tough.
two races. We had the sprint car main event, now the UMP race. A couple of different lines. Did you have a game plan coming into the UMP race?
My game plan was to win, but the blokes in front were in a league of their own. They just drove away with it. They were too good.
Well, no doubt you've got some plenty of sponsors behind the scene to help get this done for you, but also plenty of sponsors on this race car.
Sponsors are just made up. Well, actually, yeah, Cabcoat and Cabworks I'd like to thank for coming on board for the JSI League. All the JSI boys, mate, for what they do. This is awesome. The Aussie League, it's good and one of the best. Well, the best, I should say. And thanking for everyone else that jumps in and helps it out and runs us with us.
All right, there we go. Jason Crawford home in third place. Home in second place tonight is Josh Walton. And Josh, congratulations on second place. And you find yourself at this stage as another bridesmaid.
Yeah, mate, I can confirm that one. I did get the win on that one, I believe.
All right, well, if that's the one, you've got a third in the sprint cars and now a first in the modified. Not a bad way to kick off the UMP Rumble.
Yeah, absolutely, mate. I knew that race was going to be a tough one. Had to sort of keep on my toes the whole time, and yeah, just managed to get it done at the end. There was a shame the end had to finish the way it did, but yeah, I'll take that win.
I think we've got 6 weeks. I'm not even sure where we're going to next week. But how have you found the transition from obviously sprint cars and midgets and stuff like that to seeing you dominate big block races? How have you found the UMP modifieds?
It's not something I run very often, to be honest. They're pretty different compared to everything else. You sort of think you have to drive them a bit like a big block, but you sort of got to drive them a little bit harder and a bit more aggressive. And yeah, they're probably the only one that doesn't compare to anything else on the dirt sim side of things. Yeah.
All right. Well, again. Well, we know you got some sponsors on this, what should be on this race car. It's a pretty plain Jane race car that the guys back at CT Designs are a little bit slack on the UMP modifieds, but no doubt you got some sponsors and shout-outs to give.
Yeah, mate, I'm glad someone else noticed that, that's for sure. Bloody, yeah, CT Designs needs to get onto the UMP paints. I think I might run them a little bit more often. Yeah, big thanks to JSI guys for putting it on every week and giving us a run in that one too. Crawford had a good run. Congrats to him. Yeah, just everyone. Yeah, Speed Shop 51, all your weekly setups and driver coaching and stuff like that. Hit us up. Racecraft Simulations, CT Designs for not doing me a paint. Vanderpool Construction, UltimateDirtTV for everything they do and putting on the streams every week and throughout the weeks and whatnot. Everything Dirt, Verdict Closing, and yeah, Cool Chassis. Cheers.
All right, there we go. Josh Walton, as he just confirmed, your race winner here this evening. And that will wrap up the UMP Rumble here at the sprint car, the real sprint car capital of the world, Alex Robinson, Knoxville Raceway. Leo Heaton ended up getting 9th. I don't know why. Where did I see Leo? I seen him in the chat, in the YouTube chat. That's where I seen him. Good run, Leo. Joshua Walton, Jason Crawford, Boyd Bowden, unofficially, or what looks to be your official top 3. So big thank you to, of course, JSI Racing. And just getting confirmation, J-Dub gets the win. See, the real J-Dub, Joshua Walton. I have not been to, Brandon, I have not been to any track on this sim. Not even on the asphalt or road, so I haven't even been to Bathurst. I think I don't really care for road racing, to be honest with you. It's not my cup of tea. But again, a big thanks to JSI and all their sponsors that help put this on. A big thank you to everybody that chips in here and there, and we certainly love to bring you all the action each and every Sunday night. Again, one of the only Australian dirt leagues left, and when you got the same people that continually to run leagues into the ground, we'll eventually get rid of these people and we'll have some good racing as per usual. Until next time, we are live, I think, on Tuesday night. No, Wednesday night maybe. Wednesday night American time, Thursday for the Walters Racing Graphics Midget Series presented by Kings of Sling. That being said, you shut up, Alex. With that being said, tomorrow or later on tonight, Sunday evening, Monday for us in Australia, there may be a stream going, but it'll be racing. I'll be racing, official racing. So if you want to come back, hit that like and follow button. And until next time, on behalf of the team here at UltimateDirtTV, thanks for watching. It's Brett Wheeler signing off, saying good night from the sprint car capital of the world.